Everyone's obsessed with financial freedom like it's the holy grail. They think if they just get enough money that they'll finally be free. But here's what they don't realize. Financial freedom is only one of the four major freedoms. And it's not even the most important one. Most people spend their entire career chasing after money. And when they finally get it, they realize they're still miserable. And it's because they've only unlocked one of the four major locks. And it's not even the most important one. The most important freedom is freedom over your time, control over your schedule, the ability to take off on a Tuesday or control your own hours, start work when you want and leave when you want. I mean, you can be a millionaire and have no time freedom. Lawyers that bill 80 hours a week, or doctors that are on call 24/7, executives who never leave their phones. They're rich, but they're not free. They can buy whatever they want except for a free afternoon. That's what we call the golden handcuffs. You're paid so well that you can't afford to leave. The money becomes like a cage. The second most important freedom is location. This is the ability to work from wherever you want. You know, your home, a coffee shop, Portugal, Belize, it really doesn't matter. For most people, location freedom just means not having to commute 5 days a week. But location freedom is living where you actually want, not just where your job requires. And here's where it can get really interesting. Using geographic arbitrage, if you can earn New York money while living somewhere cheaper, your money will go 2 to 3 times further. That's not just freedom, that's a financial cheat code. Freedom number three is financial freedom. Now, this is the one that everyone obsesses about, but I tend to define it a little bit differently. It's not a situation where you never have to work again. That's more like retirement. And it frames your work as something that you're trying to escape. Real financial freedom is a lot simpler. It means having enough income that money is no longer the reason that you make decisions. You can say no to a nightmare client, also known as FU money. The trick is that you can lower your financial freedom by combining it with location freedom. If you lower your expenses, you can get to freedom faster. Freedom number four is creative freedom. This is often the one that's most overlooked. And honestly, it's probably the one that's most satisfying. Creative freedom means choosing the work that you actually want to do, pursuing projects that interest you, and saying no to the boring, soul crushing work that defines you, even if it pays well. When you have creative freedom, work doesn't even feel like work. Monday doesn't feel like Monday, and you're not counting down the hours till Friday. But here's the catch, you can't often achieve creative freedom without the other three in place. It's the reward that building time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom offer. So here's the thing, the order of the freedoms really matters. Most people chase financial freedom first. They think if I can just make enough money, everything else will work out. But that's often not how things go. Because to make that money, people have to sacrifice their time and their health. They get chained to a location and they take on projects they don't want. The better path is to control your time first, then your location, then your financial, then your creative. Each of those freedoms tends to unlock the next one. Time freedom lets you optimize where you work. Location freedom reduces your expenses. Financial freedom lets you choose the projects that you want. You might not need all four freedoms to be happy, but you should know which ones to prioritize and in what order. So here's my question for you. Which of the four freedoms are you currently missing? Are you making good money but have no time? Are you stuck in a city that you don't want to live in? Are you in work that you hate just to pay the bills? Figure out which of the locks is keeping you trapped. Then focus on picking that lock first. If this framework shifted how you think about freedom, hit subscribe. Check out my Hack Your Job link in the description for the tools that can help you change your career. Drop a comment. Which of the 4 freedoms matters most to you right now? And I'll see you in the next one.